Imagine a moment where time stands still and you are entirely present. This is the essence of The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. In the bustling whirlwind of the 21st century, this book serves as a beacon of tranquility, beckoning us to find peace in the present moment. Penned by the spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now has touched the lives of millions worldwide, offering a transformative path to inner peace and spiritual awakening. Eckhart Tolle, a man of profound wisdom, has an intriguing story that led him to write this groundbreaking book. Born in Germany, he later moved to England, living in anxiety and depression for much of his early life. It was during one of these periods of profound personal turmoil that Tolle experienced a spiritual revelation, a moment of enlightenment that changed the course of his life forever. This life-altering insight, the realization that he was not his thoughts but the observer of his thoughts, became the foundation of Tolle's teachings. His experiences propelled him on a journey of self-discovery, leading him to pen The Power of Now. The book explores the concept of mindfulness, a practice of focusing one's mental state on the present moment. It encourages us to step away from the incessant chatter of our minds, the worries of the past and the anxieties of the future. Instead, it calls us to embrace the now, to experience life in its fullest in the present moment. The power of now transcends the constraints of time, urging us to live in the eternal present. It is a call to consciousness, a plea to free ourselves from the shackles of our minds and to experience the richness of life as it unfolds moment by moment. So, journey with us as we delve into the key concepts of this life-changing text. Together, we'll uncover the profound wisdom nestled within its pages, exploring the transformative power of living in the now, free from the distractions of the past and the future. What if time, as we understand it, is merely an illusion? A quite provocative question, isn't it? Well, that's exactly the kind of question Eckhart Tolle poses in The Power of Now. Tolle challenges our conventional understanding of time. He suggests that what we perceive as time is nothing more than a mental construct, a mirage of sorts, that keeps us from truly living in the present moment. According to Tolle, we are often trapped in the past or anxious about the future. We ruminate over past mistakes, we dwell on old hurts, we worry about what's to come, and we plan for eventualities that may never come to pass. We're so preoccupied with what was and what could be that we seldom pay attention to what is, the present moment. But here's the kicker. The past and the future don't really exist. They are illusions, figments of our imagination. The past is but a trail of memories, a mental record of events that once were. The future, on the other hand, is a series of projections, ideas, and expectations about what might be. Both are constructs of the mind. They exist within us, not outside of us. This brings us to a profound realization. The only moment that truly exists, the only moment that is real, is the present, the here and now. This is not a philosophical notion, but a simple, observable fact. Strip away the mental constructs, and what you're left with is the present moment. This moment, right now, is all there really is. Living in the present, fully embracing the now, is the key to mindfulness. It's about being fully aware and fully engaged with the present moment, without judgment or resistance. It's about experiencing life as it unfolds, moment by moment. This isn't to say that we should disregard the past or ignore the future. Rather, it's about not allowing these constructs to dictate our lives. It's about freeing ourselves from the shackles of time and experiencing life in its purest form. As Tolle says, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Ever considered that our minds might be controlling us instead of the other way around? In Eckhart Tolle's transformative work, The Power of Now, he introduces a compelling theory about the ego and our identification with the mind. Tolle suggests that our minds have taken over, that we've become so entangled in our thoughts, our worries, our plans, and our memories that we've forgotten who we truly are. He calls this the identification with the mind. Imagine a puppeteer controlling a marionette. The puppeteer in this scenario is our mind, and we are the marionette. We move, think, and act in accordance with the strings our mind pulls. But what if we could cut those strings? What if we could watch our thoughts as they arise, acknowledge them, but not let them dictate our actions? That's where mindfulness comes in. Tolle suggests that we can free ourselves from this puppeteer through the practice of mindfulness and presence, by fully immersing ourselves in the present moment, by feeling the air against our skin, or hearing the rustle of leaves in the wind. We can step out of our mental narratives and experience life as it unfolds, moment by moment. But it's not just about observing our thoughts, it's about realizing that we are not our thoughts. We are not the voice in our heads that incessantly chatters away, worrying about the future or regretting the past. We are the consciousness, the awareness behind that voice. This awareness is who we truly are, according to Tolle. It's not our job titles, our successes, our failures, or even our bodies. It's the silent observer, the stillness that's always present, even amidst the chaos of our thoughts. Understanding and practicing this can lead to a profound shift in our lives. We can free ourselves from the shackles of our minds, from the anxieties, the fears, the regrets that often plague us. We can truly live in the now, not in the illusions of the past or the future. In the words of Tolle, you are not your mind. In the hustle and bustle of life, the power of silence and stillness often goes unnoticed. Yet, in the teachings of Eckhart Tolle, these quiet states hold a profound significance. Imagine a world where every thought, action, and word is enveloped in the soothing blanket of silence. Now, picture the calmness of a serene lake, undisturbed by the wind, reflecting the world in its tranquil surface. These images capture the essence of silence and stillness Tolle encourages us to embrace. Tolle puts forth the idea that silence isn't merely the absence of noise, but rather an expansive space where we can experience our innermost being. It's in the silence that we encounter our true selves, unobstructed by the chatter of our minds or the noise of the world around us. When we learn to listen to the silence, we open a gateway to a deeper understanding of our existence. Similarly, stillness isn't just about physical immobility. It's about a state of inner quietude where we're at peace with ourselves and the world. It's a place of acceptance, where we can let go of our need to control or change what is. When we become still, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life, allowing us to live more fully in the present moment. Tolle urges us to carve out moments of silence and stillness in our daily lives. These moments aren't about doing nothing, but about being fully present, fully aware. In these moments, we can observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, attuning ourselves to the rhythm of our inner world. By embracing silence and stillness, we can rise above the constant stream of thoughts that often cloud our minds. We can experience a sense of peace and clarity and connect more deeply with our true selves. We can find a profound sense of joy and fulfillment that springs from the depths of our being rather than from external circumstances. As Tolle beautifully puts it, stillness is the language God speaks. It's the language of the soul, a language that transcends words and thoughts, connecting us to the essence of who we truly are. It's a language we can all learn to understand if we simply take the time to listen. Scene script. Pain and suffering are universal experiences, but what if they could be pathways to spiritual growth? Let's delve into Eckhart Tolle's perspective on this matter. According to Tolle, suffering is not just a series of unfortunate events. Rather, it's a catalyst, a wake-up call, nudging us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Suffering, in Tolle's view, is a reflection of our resistance to what is. It's the tension between our expectations and the reality of the present moment. When we resist the present, we create suffering. When we accept the present, we dissolve suffering. This doesn't mean we should seek out suffering or turn a blind eye to pain. Rather, it's about acknowledging the reality of our experience and then using it as a stepping stone towards enlightenment. Picture this. You're a piece of metal, and life's adversities are the flames of a blacksmith's forge. Every stroke of the hammer, every encounter with the flame, while it may be painful, is shaping you into a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. It's through this process that a raw piece of metal transforms into a beautiful, useful tool. Tolle suggests that we can use our pain as fuel for our spiritual journey. It's about turning inward, observing our pain without judgment, and understanding its roots. This process, while challenging, can lead to profound personal growth and a deeper connection with our true selves. But remember, this journey is not about reaching a destination. It's about the process, the transformation, the constant dance between being and becoming. It's about fully embracing the present moment, with all its joys, sorrows, and surprises. So the next time you find yourself in the throes of pain or suffering, remember this. It's not a punishment, it's an invitation. An invitation to grow, to awaken, to step into a deeper understanding of your true self. Remember Tolle's words, whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. We've traveled through the profound teachings of Eckhart Tolle in The Power of Now. We've delved into the illusion of time, understanding that the past and future are simply constructs of our minds, and the only true reality exists in the present moment. By surrendering to the now, we can break free from the shackles of time, experiencing life in its purest form. We've explored the concept of ego, the identification with our minds, which often blinds us to our true essence. The ego thrives on separation and conflict, but by recognizing it for what it is, we can disengage from its influence. In doing so, we inch closer to our authentic selves, the consciousness beneath the noise of our thoughts. Our journey also led us to the power of silence and stillness. These are not merely absence of sound or movement, but spaces where profound wisdom and peace reside. By embracing silence and stillness, we can access this wisdom, gaining insights that help us navigate life's storms. This practice invites tranquility into our lives, allowing us to experience the world with fresh, unclouded eyes. We've also examined the role of pain and suffering in our spiritual growth. While these experiences are often viewed negatively, Tolle urges us to see them as catalysts for transformation. By accepting and observing our pain, instead of resisting it, we can transcend it, using it as a stepping stone towards deeper self-understanding and spiritual awakening. In closing, Tolle reminds us life is now. There was never a time when your life was not now, nor will there ever be. This is the essence of the power of now. It's an invitation to step out of the mental constructs that bind us and to experience the richness and depth of the present moment. It's a call to awaken to the truth of our being, to embrace the power within us, and to live not in the shadow of the past or the uncertainty of the future, but in the vibrant, ever-unfolding now.